Welcome to Fun and Games Side Quests. Every episode is a different host sharing a video game they love and why they love it.
Hi, I'm Webmeister Bud. I am a classically trained geek from Victoria, BC, Canada. I have the best day job ever at a pair of radio stations. That's where I got the Webmeister title when I built my first radio station website using stolen code and dumb luck. People who did that were called webmasters, but I ain't the master of anything, so I tweaked it to be Webmeister, and it stuck. I'm a voiceover artist. I host a couple of podcasts, not gaming exclusive. One is a short on-air feature called Bud's Weekly Geek Out, where I talk about gadgets, tech news, internet safety, and gaming. I also co-host the Geek Out podcast, which is a long-form rundown of upcoming trailers for movies and shows and games. We review the latest releases we've seen or played, and we take a longer dive into my weekly Geek Out. Now, I skew a bit older than your average gaming podcast bear. My first video game experience was at a stand-up cabinet, a Pac-Man ripoff called Mousetrap. Then there was some sort of time-space distortion, and I missed a lot of cultural touchstones from the 90s, including most of the snack foods and a lot of the video games. So my first home console was actually a Nintendo 64 with Rayman 2, The Great Escape. Rayman! And I've been a pretty dedicated Nintendo fanboy since then on, with a lot of Steam games too. These days, I'm a variety streamer and gamer, presently playing demo days on Wednesdays and working through whatever single game I'm taking too long to play on Sundays. And I'm really stoked to be on side quests. Though I was sad that Hades, the Horizon game, Zelda game, Sea of Stars, Resident Evil 4 Beyond Good and Evil, and Control, which I just finished only 6 years late, I was sad that those games were already covered, so I went through some of my favorite other games, and Season, A Letter to the Future, Firewatch, Bioshock Infinite, Grim Fandango, Melatonin, Mochapon, Manami Lane, and Rusty's Retirement were all contenders, but in the end, I'm going to talk about Broken Lens. This is a game from a little French indie developer called Team Run, and in it, you're a cute little robot with tank treads for feet. You have no arms to speak of. You got a big rectangular head with big eyes and a little flippy antenna. But thanks to a lightning strike, the lens of one of your eyes, you're a robot, so maybe it's a camera. The lens of one of your eyes is cracked. You've got a broken lens. So, the way you see the world might contain some visual discrepancies. Meaning, Broken Lens can be boiled down to a simple spot the differences game, but please don't discount it as a game for babies. Each level, you're looking out on a stylized scene from somewhere, wherever this cute little robot lives. It's looking at its surroundings. And it has two eyes, so the screen is split, and you're seeing the same scene in left and right. But because of the lightning strike, sometimes the cute little frog-like thing has three eyes in your left lens, but only two eyes in your right lens. Sometimes there's an extra vine, sometimes there's an extra rock. If you see something like that, click it. That corrects the anomaly, and you can move on to find the other 9 per level. You only need 5 to progress, but I like to catch them all. It's a really chill experience that can be tough at times, but it is so satisfying. The artwork is beautiful and adorable, and it has great Twitch integration. HowLongToBeat.com puts the main story at 5.5 hours, main and sides at 7.5, and completionist at 10 hours. I haven't actually finished the game, but I played over 10 hours. There are 50 levels in total, and I'm pretty close. However, A, I am Canada's slowest gamer. B, I'm really relishing the experience, the music, the art, the vibe, the chill to the whole thing. And C, I play this exclusively on Twitch, so I'm chatting while I play. Plus, sometimes people on Twitch mess with my game. The Twitch integration is great in that anybody can type the word spotted into chat, and that word shows up in the game, so I know there's something they see that I haven't found yet. But if they cheer bits, I get loud paint splotches over the robot's eyes, and I have to clean them off with my cursor, which is hilarious and distracting and harmless and wonderful. Oh, and there's the paper. Hidden once per level is a small, curly piece of paper which, if you find it, helps build a book in the game. Now, the book is written in unfamiliar symbols, but there's one clue on the inside front cover, the name Maxime, both in English letters and this presumably robot or maybe alien script. Those letters are enough to start a transposition cipher, and as the book builds, you can recognize more letters from common words and build up a full translation key. And there are some very hidden secrets if you know where to look. And I don't, so I looked some of them up. But with the correct clicking, you can earn special little treats and achievements, which is always nice. I've tried other Spot the Difference games, but there's just something about Broken Lens that makes it perfect for me, and hopefully you too. Simple premise, a charming art style, truly lovely music, and all for $7 United States dollars, or $9 Canadian dollars for me. And your heart will feel good for supporting indie. You can find me on Twitch, streaming games, trying new foods, or performing a DJ Geek Out set where I spin mostly rock remixes, but with geeky remixes from games and movies and shows sprinkled in as well. You can find links to that and every other place I am at webmeisterbud.com. I want to express my endless gratitude to Matt and Jeff for having me. Thank you so much for listening, and happy gaming. Bye!
Welcome to No Small Games, the indie gaming recap and review podcast. I'm Kate, also known as Cater Blossom.
And I'm Emily. You might also know me online as The Specific Egg.
And we met streaming and playing video games on Twitch.
At No Small Games, we combine our favorite genres to experience everything the indie game world has to offer and share it with all of you. We believe there are no small games, only small game studios.
Each episode, we'll choose one indie game that we each played separately and discuss our playthrough experience together.
The good, the bad, and our most memorable moments. We'll follow our recap with a review and announcement of which indie game will be featured on our next episode.
We invite you to play each game along with us and would love to hear from you about your playthrough experience.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Emily.
I hope that No Small Games brings everyone some big fun.
CPOV. CertainPOV.com.